Yo, what's up, man?
Great game.
Bring it in, everyone! Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Hakeem Olajuwon. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here.
Okay.
Our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We've got to limit easy scores. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
Let's get it.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh?
And one. Knock it down.
Hey, yo, right here.
What's the run? Go, get it up. I got your help.
Let's go.
Oh my. Literally the last one.
I got your help. Slip the foul.
What's going on?
Boy. You got
Trash.
And the foul.
Oh, come on.
Screen.
Hey, screen.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Damn. Weak defense, son.
Hey, help! What's he coming? Don't let him get a rebound! Oh, foul! Back up, and one!
Get on my way, boy.
Pick him in! Get that, grab that!
Fuck. Give me that shit. Oh.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Eat. Come on, cats.
Go, man. Way to get it.
Oh. Should have gone for the alley. Swoosh.
Get your head in the game.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe this other team is gonna get.
Watch the pick.
Watch the pick. Oh no. Okay.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Oh.
Good boy.
Come on, D-Lo, you should know better than that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Oh my word.
Pull it. Shot. I'm gonna keep coming, baby.
Fuck. Oh my. No, I blocked him. Come on. I stole that. No.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
Set it up.
Turn it up.
Hey, who got him? Come get it. Just like that. That's what the ring rules go.
Get that shit out of here. I swear Chico's gonna break my controller. Oh no. Can never get it right. Okay. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Yeah, let's do it!
Damn, bro.
Come on, box him out!
Slappy X. Shit. Ooh. Ooh.
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Box up! Son! Now we're rolling. Hey, beat the ball, huh? Who's got ball? Keep it going. One more.
Of course, bro. This game is rigged.
We'll get
This
the
game
next
is
one.
rigged. Come on. Come on. This game is rigged.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Game is rigged, bro. Game is rigged, bro. Look at that.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, beat the ball, huh?
Oh, man.
Box out!
Crackhead.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
you, brother. Oh no. Wasn't in the line. Finish it, boy.
Next time, man. Next time.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Who's watching him?
Oh my. Johnson, bro. Oh, come on, brother. Why is this dude? What is wrong with you, man?
Hey, see you later, man.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, bro? Literally he's passing the ball. It's too easy. Too easy. I'm not missing threes at this point, but he just shoots a green and then he just starts getting too far. Come on, brother. Shoot the motherfucking green, brother.
Let's do this.
Not very serious. Just got this show on the road. What do you want to do, man? Alright, let's go kick these motherfuckers ass. OKC. You my little boy. You my little boy.
All game.
All right, my first player off the bench is that Prime Series 3 Lamar Odom, master of all trades. He's fast. It's a Clipper card, mind you, so it doesn't count as a Laker. My next card is Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson from the Flash 7 set.
Klay Thompson.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Thunder. For Minnesota, they've been rolling all year, and nobody can seem to slow them down. At home tonight, they are looking for their next victim. Thunder.
2K Sports pregame show. Our coverage tonight from Target Center as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, a tall task for them to win this one on the road against a much superior team.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad to get you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City starting crew. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward position. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Adams in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Towns is out there with James Johnson. Then it's Russell, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings, but in some ways it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights, 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter service. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
Out of hand on it.
Pause the ball, you dumbass.
Now, here's Robertson. Defense is right there. Knocked loose. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Now, here's Robertson. T right on him. And Gallinari kicks to Paul. And the pass to Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, because that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Gallinari against Towns. And Adams kicks to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Ball outside. Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Okogie, defended by Robertson. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Paul. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Okogie misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
That puts them in the lead.
And when you're open, Paul will find you in a nanosecond. I mean, that's one thing that makes him really special.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He said that Karl Anthony Towns is arguably the most gifted offensive center in the league today. Kevin, you better believe their defense is keyed on slowing him down.
Thank you, David.
Outstanding vision from Karl Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
Gallinari on the wing. He had 28 points in the win against Atlanta.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass, all around, and just his effort level was off the charts.
It's hauled in by Adams.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Paul kicks to Robertson. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Mensah. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
This thing's too loud.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. A fader. Paul's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Okogie. Here's Mensah. Offensive rebound. Towns laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach. Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
Man, that wasn't the ball. The Cardinals shouldn't have done that.
In the pass to Paul. Shoots from the high post.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when exchanged. Back and forth we go.
Here's Mensah. Here's Towns. Shoots over Adams. Towns, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And you think about the 2 best talents in world's history, KG
Very bad.
I would not disagree. I mean, KG is a Hall of Famer. The Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, has been terrific early in his career. The rebounding and scoring, the versatility at that size between those two guys. Well, it could have possibly been like the Admiral with Tim Duncan. Well, maybe not quite that good, but really good.
So did Lee. Here's Mensah. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Adams. Shoots over Towns. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Paul. Adams has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
There's the pass to Johnson. Kicks it to Russell. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Mensah. And again it's going to show. Mensah! Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Robertson. And here's Gallinari. And the basket is good. Gallinari's got his 2nd bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Andre Robertson.
Sometimes I feel like computers just fast me because it knows something.
Adams finds Robertson. Paul with the ball.
No.
We're now about 2 minutes into the 2nd second quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
Confident and precise is exactly how Paul owns the mid-range area.
We got Evans. Towns is out there with Murray. And it's Spellman in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And, you know, the Timberwolves made Karl Anthony Towns their franchise cornerstone going forward. Cat signed a 5-year deal worth $190 million, and really it's not even a question. He's the present and future of this team.
Robertson with it. There's the dish to Adams. Yes, that goes in. Adams has got 6. And with Towns in his extension, Clark, it would have been hard to imagine the Timberwolves doing anything different.
You know, I think it's really rare to find a player so complete at this young age as Towns is. I mean, the production he gives you with the scoring and rebounding is really irreplaceable.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Evans against Paul. Over Evans. Paul can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Oh, my.
By Noel.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
And there it is. He's got 11. What a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Yo, whose name is Chris?
Evans against Paul. Over Evans.
Don't let him
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fires it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle steps for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming in with steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Her passes to Paul.
Man, how many times?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, sometimes I think we just take for granted how outstanding a passer Chris Paul is nowadays. I mean, this guy's averaged just under 10 assists a game for his career. Really one of the best point guards to play the position.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Murray. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Schroeder against Evans. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 5. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And you're talking about Chris Paul and his assist totals. His career numbers, Clark, are among the elite.
Yeah, they are. And it's clear he's been outstanding for a long time. But he admits that he doesn't think he'll catch the record of John Stockton. But if he can stay healthy for a few more seasons, there's a really good chance he could end up in the top 5 all time in the city.
Fires from deep. Spellman with the rebound.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard. Here's
Towns with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Towns Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Schroeder outside. Robinson kicks it over to Schroeder. The three. Sinks the triple. Schroeder's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of it.
Mensah defended by Paul. Towns with the bucket. He's got 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep it up. Let him eat.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against Atlanta. Passes it to Paul. And the shot is good. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Excellent burst that time from Paul to convert on the drive. Moves so well with the rock in his hand. Always under control.
Peter passes to Adams, and it's good for 2. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I love how Towns plays with a chip on his shoulder. He brings it every night with force.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Jacob Evans. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Paul grabs the board. Got a piece of it. Pass for Spellman. Over Noel. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Sounds good. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
For Minnesota, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
He hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Beasley right side. Here's Mensah. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're...
1 second left. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
50%, 50, 71. Oh, all right.
Thunder trailing by 3. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Robertson in at the 3 slot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. The Thunder have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. He misses the free throw.
Maybe they're talking trash into the mouth and you miss it. A free throw, but Thunder 2. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, brother. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Good on the second free throw.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
You know, they squeeze it well. No turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. 18 points for him. Here's Paul.
Keep going. Watch him.
Dishes it to Gallinari. Adams outside. Gallinari trying to get open. Off target from outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Okogie misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Russell. And he banks in the lane. Russell's got 8.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Now the pass to Gallinari. Now Adams. He's guarded by Russell. And the rejection by Town.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adams outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. If it counts.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Timberwolves lead by 4. Benson, Gallinari covering. And Russell passes to go. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And Adams kicks to Gallinari. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the layup's good off the glass. 12 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oh my
Alexander with the
Lord.
steal.
This motherfucker.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Adams' shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the wing right side. Here's Mensah. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Gallinari outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the Timberwolves call time. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, their star power dwindled, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They had made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mensah. Uses the glass to finish the lane. He's got 23.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Schroeder. He He's got 8. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Count it, good. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Gallinari surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Back to Schroeder. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that first one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, defensively, you have to try something different. I mean, Towns has been lighting you up all night.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9 points. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Noel checked in for Steven Adams. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. No good off the front iron. Timberwolves leading by 9. And Paul over to help. Carl Anthony Towns with the key.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Schroeder dishes to Robertson. Just 4 to shoot. On deep. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mensah, defended by Paul. Outside, Towns. For 3 at Kobe. And it's Noel with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tipped away. And it's Russell in the corner. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight in crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second chance points.
Minnesota making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Get up on Dennis.
Schroeder outside. He kicks to Robertson. Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 14.
Outstanding long-range marksmanship from Paul. Solid at spraying it from deep.
Mensah defended by Paul. Inside. Here's Reed. Here's Towns. And tapped on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Textbook play there. Towns does a great job.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
They've got James Johnson, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Russell against Schroeder. Now Robertson. Here's Gallinari in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Oh, come on, hit that.
Here's Robertson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Just like that, huh?
Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Mensah is guarded by Schroeder. Russell with a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Spellman with the bucket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Schroeder against Russell. Stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Close contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Work for him at the offensive end, helping him to maintain that lead.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against.
I saw the Celtics and the Sixers. Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s. Maxwell, the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Robertson, the pass to Gallinari. Cloak loose. Here's Okogie. Makes it off the glass. Okogie's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash physical basketball.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And, you know, even though in today's game floor spacing is all the rage, the last 5 years the Wolves attempted the fewest threes in the league. When they did shoot them, they didn't make very many of them.
And Adams kicks to Robertson. Schroeder dishes to Robertson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gallinari. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on top. And on top of their troubles from range, the Wolves. They've also had trouble on the defensive glass.
Yeah, and if you can't rebound and you're not shooting it well, you've got to figure out who you're going to be. Your identity is in question. That's what the Wolves are trying to figure out. Who are we? What do we do well? How do we win? How do we succeed to get to the next level? They're going to answer that question.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Teardrop shot, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Adams, the pass to Schroeder. A three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got 20 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the last 2 years, Karl Anthony Towns getting a rap as a bad defender. Fair to say.
You know what, Kevin? I don't think it's as fair as it once was. He's not nearly the defensive liability he used to be. And he's better defensively one-on-one. And I think he's improved in his ability to switch and rotate on smaller players.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Murray's subbed in for Josh Okogie. Ferguson, the pass to Nader. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Diallo. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams. Although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
And the first few seasons in the NBA, not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. Young wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. From deep. Burton grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Passes to Ferguson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on him. They're expecting more. But Greg, it's going to take time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with him. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. And he's got 41.
He's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Burton. Here's Nader. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
First free throw is good. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family, where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Gallinari, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. You went over that. Beasley's checked in for Murray. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, can't let Paul find his groove, because once he does, he's in attack mode 24/7.
Mensa defended by Paul. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Robertson kicks to Adams. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
And the Thunder going with the whole group out there. Thunder ball. Substitution. Here's Ferguson, covered by Evans. Clock at 2. The Thunder with another miss. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mensah. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Burton. Here's Nader. Buries the long-range jumper. For 3. Here's Mensah. Can't connect. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some good competition, but the home
too easy, brother.
To stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This
is about to score 17 out of 34. Man, that's good, bro. That's good. That's good. That's good. Responsible for 65 points. Imagine that.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yeah, check in the locker room, brother.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Squad goals, Shaq. You know, sharing is caring. I want us to get everyone involved early. We're a much more difficult team to defend when guys are moving, the ball is moving, and then you have to hit shots. Shout out to my teammates, man. They were incredible tonight.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Hey, listen up. All right, game ball. Y'all know we don't do this every night, but when someone has an exceptional performance, we like to recognize it. So, Che,
what?
You put in work tonight, man.
Chill, man.
It's a great game.
That's what's
I
up,
appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys, man. Look, yo, let's keep doing what we're doing, all right? I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Power, power, black power. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Look at that Black lives matter. Oh, we're done with me on that. I'm not watching it. Your Clippers are leading. Who am I playing? Kings. Oh, where are they? I'm gonna end these fools. I'm gonna end them.
We'll rage quit. My last card is perhaps the best My Team card in the game. The magnificent Galaxy Opal, Alex Caruso. And I know you said 3 Lakers, but he's going in the lineup, interchangeable. He's the best player in the game. Prove me wrong.
There's some truth that he is a very good player when it comes to that Opal tier in the point guard. This is a guy that
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Get hip or get stuck.
Ready? Got it.
You ready? So when they ask me why I was so good, coach just asked me if I was ready.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. It's the NBA on 2K. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt.
Buddy Hield.
There with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, Towns is out there with Johnson. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Halfway through the season, Brent, as a team, are you still discovering new ways to win?
Yeah, I would say if you had a set of encyclopedias, when you get to around January, you should be in the MN section, Kevin. So, do people know what encyclopedias are? But
I can picture in my mind. I know exactly what you're saying.
So, from that point on in the season, again, you have a great foundation to build on, and there's a lot of things that you can do that are just slight wrinkles to what it is you already do, and that's the great thing for coaches, and to challenge the players to see how far through that encyclopedia we can go. What letter can we get to in the alphabet by the end of the year?
Now here's Barnes in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. Off target from the wing. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Bulls in Chicago. And Russell gets it to go.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Now here's Joseph. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Hield against Towns. Here's Bagley. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And so Russell hits them both. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton, facing one of the most devastating scorers in the league in Karl-Anthony Towns. Coach knows that slowing him down somehow is critical to securing the win. Kevin, this is a tough assignment, given Towns this wide array of offensive options.
Thanks so much, David.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Joseph. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Offensive rebound, and Bagley able to finish.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Pass to Johnson, and stolen by Bielitsa. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Joseph. This is it to Bagley. Now here's Hield. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Mensah covered by Barnes. Towns trying to get open, but he recovers it to the right side. 5 on the clock. And Towns throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback shot.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Barnes, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Back to Joseph. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Joseph's got 5 now.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Pass to Johnson. Mensah covered by Hield. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shoots it. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings. But you can see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
A multi-dimensional score. Hard to match up with Russell in that kind of space.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses me.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire country. He wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Minnesota with the ball. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Mensah. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Once again, Shea was named Player of the Week. Great set of games for him. So not exactly, Greg, a surprise.
And what he did for his team the last handful of games can't be measured on just the stat sheet. He was everything you want from a player, and the league rightfully acknowledged that.
Here's Okogie. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. The pass to Okogie. Outside, Towns. Here's the three. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. And Joseph kicks to Barnes. Pass to Bialica. 6 to shoot. Healed against Russell. Look, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. But obviously some good players are taking less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship.
How do they always catch up, though?
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Right there.
Mensah, he's covered by Joseph. Here's Mensah. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
They've got Towns. Johnson is out there with Russell, and it's Okogie at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And so Bagley nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep the big guys on the floor.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Healed outside. Kicks to Joseph. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Joseph's got 7.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Healed outside. Back to Joseph.
No.
Johnson against Bialica. Johnson over to help. His first shot coming late. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Timberwolves shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. He's off on the second.
The culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
The Kings trail by 16. Outside, Joseph. Healed against Russell. Healed the pass to Barnes. And Brett, around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the run.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
Back to Russell. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now Here's Joseph. Not a lot of room. A finish. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hield kicks to Joseph. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Had really for a long time the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Timberwolves leading by 19. To the middle. Here's Mensah. Rebound by Bjelica.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hield, the pass to Bagley. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh my God.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And it's the Kings with the ball. 19-point game. Bjelica.
Now, capable of defending a few different positions, the length of Johnson has really bothered shooting.
And the shot goes down. 16 points for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Barnes looking around. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Mensah. Sweet little floater.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Joseph, the pass to Bagley. They get a hand on it. Here's Okogie, covered by Barnes. Over to the left wing. Pass to Russell. Towns with it, covered by Hield. 5 on the clock. For 3, Okogie traps in the tray. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And already his 3rd foul. Got to be trying to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. On the wing, Barnes. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called by the Kings. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. Feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the
5 seconds left in the first half. Bazemore for 3. That one, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So,
you go to 3-point line.
Far, it has been a runaway. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bjelica is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in at the point.
Now his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Bagley, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Mensah. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th best. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And it's just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Johnson against Joseph. Hield dishes to Bagley. Bjelica passes to Hield. Tries yet again, and it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 10 points in the game.
This is kind of where I feel like his comfort zone is, as Bagley hurts the defense from there.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes passes to Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Johnson.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
That's good from Bagley. That one is no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And stolen by Barnes. Hield outside. Out pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Minnesota shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Dishes it to Towns.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Joseph against Russell. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Outside, Joseph. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Hield. He doesn't hit that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. The pass to Russell. To the inside. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes, right side. Pass to Bagley.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Down it goes. Dug through off a wonderful assist.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
He kicks to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Fast break, Minnesota, and that one's good. 25 points in the game.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Joseph against Russell. Joseph the pass to Hield. Sacramento again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Lenz checked in for Barnes. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Russell against Hield. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Passes it to Reed. Inside. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the paint. Towns. Another shot. Mensah. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Mensah. Kept alive, Minnesota. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bjelica finds Joseph. Back to Bjelica. Pass to Len. And there's the pass to Hield. Over Russell. Hield can't hit.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The 3 from Joseph. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Russell against Hield. Bagley with a wide open look. Sacramento again missing. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Hield outside. Pass to Len. Over Russell. And finished off by Bagley.
Kind of nights that gets the front office very excited about Bagley's future.
Mensah. He's covered by Joseph. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Hield against Russell. Puts it up from 17. Count that one.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Towns finds Murray. Here's Mensah. And the Timberwolves back on 2 more.
And that's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
Takes it from 10. Len passes to Joseph. And the rejection by Towns. Bagley, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Murray outside. Down low. Here's Mensah. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Now that's two teammates who need to re-injure.
Here's Hield. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing. Yes. Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
We've got Murray. Johnson is out there with Cope. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Barnes outside. Three-pointer. And Culver pulls it down. Culver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mensah. They get it back. Clock at 6. And another shot. And that one goes long. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Farrell. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right?
It is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Kicks it to Culver. Here's Mensah. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
He kicks it to Culver. Jacks up a 3. Len grabs the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Doubled by Murray. Passes it to Farrell. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. And the Timberwolves call time here. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Marvin Bagley, the 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
That's good from Bagley. And he makes both free throws. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Mensah. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's on offense. Here are the Kings. They're on a 12-4 run. Evans against James. Pass to Bagley. Shot from 12. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Mensah. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 32 points in the game.
Well, he's just stretching him out. And the defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Farrell, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Bagley. Reed with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. But, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great players. Think about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
And here's Bazemore.
Oh.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Bazemore looking pretty comfortable on the inside there, weaving around for that too.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Evans. He's covered by Bielitsa. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post, and it's Evans missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Bazemore passes to Farrell. The shot will not fall.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
He dishes it to Len. Pass to James. It's deflected. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. Ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. Bazemore misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And James pulls it down. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 16-7 run. Bazemore passes to Farrell. from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Farrell's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Mensah. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And Bazemore kicks to James. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
To the middle. Stolen by Len.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
And really, it's hard to guard a guy like Bazemore because of how high he can get up. His athleticism is just boundless.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up.
Kevin, thank you. Another win for you, Jay. Looks like this team is becoming a real contender. Is it too early to start planning for the playoffs?
It's never too early, man. I started planning for the playoffs before the season even began, you know? I took one look at our roster. I called my agent and said, clear May and June for me, man, because this team is stacked. No joke.
Well, I will be there for the playoffs, and I hope to see you there as well. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Guys, listen up.
What up, Coach?
Check it up here. So I just got a call from the league letting me know that this guy is an all-star.
Hey. Hey, I'm trying.
Very well deserved.
Appreciate it, guys.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, Coach. Should I break it up?
Let's do it.
Hey, it was a family effort, so we're going to do family on three, all right? 1, 2, 3, family.
You, D-Lo, you my boy. MSP for life. Minneapolis. Minnesota. Timberwolves. Damn, bro. Look. I got more than Westbrook, Paul George, Chris Paul, Kate Thompson. Damn, son. I'm wilding out. Okay. Guess we just made himself a group of men. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching guys. We out.